You know, since this Jake Paul fight, everybody got an opinion, which you're entitled to, with no substantial evidence, with no experience at all. Y'all got so much to say about what you would have did. Man, if I was Mike Tyson, if he would have jabbed more, if he would have went to the body more, if he would have did this more, I hear you. A lot of us do. We hear a lot of the same crap. One's puffing smoke about what they would have done different and he should have, because we all turn into coaches. We all turn into cornermen when we see a fight. Man, they should do this more, do this more. You got all the advice in the world. Become a coach. Become a personal trainer. Become a mitt guy. Try that out. It's so easy being on the outside. It's so easy on the sideline. We critique the basketball players, the football players. It's to the point now where the fans think they're the manager. Who they should fight, what they should do, what they shouldn't have done, what's bad for the sport. But y'all still endorsing. Y'all still buying them pay-per-views. You still buying them tickets. You still watching the event. The event, sport, or whatever you're part of is so bad. Why are you still watching it? Why do you still watch it? You more mad about Jake Paul winning than you are of your kids' grades. Your kids is failing right now. Miss Ma'am, big bro, your kids is failing right now. You more angry for that? You're more angry that Jake Paul won than you are about cleaning your house, getting your credit together, getting your mental together, improving that relationship. A lot of you guys showed me yesterday your discipline, because some of you guys spent tickets, bought plane tickets to get out there. Some of you guys set aside your day to get out there. Some of you people even planned. Some of you guys be saying, oh, I'm not disciplined. You was when it came to that Jake Paul fight. You showed me you were disciplined when it came to that Jake Paul fight. Some of you guys say you don't like being around crowds, but you was at that bar. You was around them friends and family that you really don't like. So you see how we selective. I don't like being around crowds. I get claustrophobic. But you was around a lot of people yesterday. So that showed that social anxiety. I guess it comes when it wants to. I guess when you want to be lazy, but you was proactive yesterday. You said you couldn't find a ride to get to work, but you can find a ride to go to somebody's house to watch Jake Paul fight. You found some gas money to pay somebody to gamble and to go to somebody's house to watch the fight or to a bar or whatever the case may be. But you can't pay your bills on time. Once again, we contradict ourselves with so much. I don't like crowds. Yesterday, that was a lie. I'm not disciplined. Planning your schedule for Jake Paul fight, that was a lie. I'm not consistent. You kept up with what was going on before the fight happened. I just don't like to read. You was reading them comments. You see how we like to pump fake alike? We don't like to do so much stuff, but when it's beneficial, when it's entertaining, when it get us a reaction, some type of support, we sacrifice that. We sacrifice that so easily. Jake Paul fight showed me a lot of you guys can be disciplined. A lot of you guys can plan. A lot of you guys know how to network, because you was reaching out to a lot of people to all come hang out. So you do have social skills. You do have discipline. You do have commitment. You do know how to come together as a bit of camaraderie. You do know how to interact. You do know how to conduct yourself. That anger is not that bad because you still have a job. If your anger was so wild, if you were so rambunctious, if you were so much of a terrorist, you won't still have a job. You want to set up a business? You would be in handcuffs right now because you probably done something that you can't take back. So all this anger, or I got a mouth, I tell it like it is, and I'm this reckless, you know, I just be having my moments. But you know how to behave yesterday, though. You know how to behave yesterday. Boxers, I've been seeing so many posts about, you know, Jake Paul this, Jake Paul that, but once again, you're on the sidelines and you're watching Jake Paul, a guy, regardless of his skin tone, who's making money off of your hate, off of your frustration. You're making money. He's doing something what people didn't believe he can do. Last in this sport, regardless of his competition. Thrive in the sport, regardless of how he came in. Take a chance. What people are scared to do. Because once again, what we doing? We on the sidelines, letting our dreams go to sleep. Letting our vision stay stagnant. Letting our gift go to waste. You letting your gift go to waste. You don't believe in yourself that much? You believe that Mike Tyson was going to win. You had all your belief system was through the roof. You had all of that when it came to that, right? You had so much sense on the history. You became a history buff when it came to boxing. But that course, that class, that trade that you could have been doing, you're not moving at that altitude. Y'all not moving at that altitude. If you got time, some of you people, I just can't stay up past 9 o'clock. And you was yesterday that showed that was a lie. Fighters talking all this talk. I love the sport. No, you don't. A lot of fights that I've seen, witnessed, I've been around. I saw you guys fight. And you love the sport as long as you're winning. You love the sport as long as you're a beneficiary. You love the sport as long as they seem like they love you back. But the moment they stop loving you, the moment they stop supporting you, or the moment you lose, now you want to throw everything away. Message, y'all do that with your relationships. You love your boo. You love your little sugar bear, your sugar foot. You love your big, strong man. What a man. You love all of that. Until he hold you accountable. Until he correct you. Until he tell you he don't want you to be that strong type of woman. And now it's beef. Same thing with the men. He love his girl because she so this, she do all of that. Until she do something outside of your belief system. Until she do something outside of your understanding. If she do something a different way, it's effective, but it's not how you would do it. Now you don't like her no more. Now do this with y'all marriages. Half of y'all are married. Y'all still moving around here like y'all single. Y'all still moving around here like y'all single. You're not happy, you're not complete, you're not reassured. You thought this person was going to do better for you and that they didn't. And they didn't. And you frustrated. I don't know what I'm going to do with this relationship. So instead of you guys, conflict resolution, apply empathy, learn from each other, grow with each other, get the right counseling, get the right mentoring, go to church, or whatever that you guys do at that time to get help, you just leave it alone. You just leave it alone and start find you a sneaky link, find you a side guy, side chick, get wrapped up into some other endeavors, but you still haven't dealt with that problem. Because when you come home, when you get on that phone, that problem's still right there. It's still right there. You guys put a Band-Aid over something that needs surgery. And some of you guys over-exaggerate a situation that's really a paper cut. It's really a paper cut. And some of you guys, instead of you want to address whether I went wrong, what can I do better, you quick to blame the other person. Fighters do the same thing. Fighters, people I haven't even talked to all year, reached out to me about the Jake Paul fight. But you don't want to reach out to me when it comes to getting that mental health together, stress management together, that anger management, that abandonment issue, that codependency act. Your self-esteem, you want to call me for that. But you want to call me for my knowledge of fighting because you know what I do. And me as a person, as a fighter and a coach. But you don't want me to help you with your money. Your money management, that's more important. The whole life insurance you have, that's more important. Investing in yourself, that's more important. Your health, that's more important. Your family, your kids, that's more important. But that ain't cool enough. You ain't on that right now. Playing around. Y'all be playing around like certain stuff matters to y'all, but it really don't. Just like how y'all was over the election. The election was, I just can't. But you still went clubbing. You still went out. You still finna go to Black Friday. So obviously it didn't mess you up that bad. Y'all do this every year. If something happened, everybody jump on board. When somebody lose their life, people who met them maybe 10 years ago be like, I can't believe they took him or her. They was a good person. Not really. Some of them was probably stealing. Some of them was probably doing a lot of crazy stuff out here and they got caught up. And you being the friend that you are, you didn't tell them don't do it. You didn't have them put the gun down. You ignited the beef. You perpetuated the nonsense, the ignorance. And then when they pass, here y'all go in the front row. I gotta go to that funeral to show my respects. Why you couldn't be a big brother? Why you couldn't be a big sister? Why you couldn't be a asset in their life? Why you couldn't help them get a trade or a skill? You can't tell nobody what to do? Nah, put them in the environment. You can put them in that environment. We all break our necks to go to these funerals. But when they was out here trying to get a business, out here to get some promotion started, y'all kept it moving. When they were trying to sell some products, whatever it was, you said the price cost too much. But that fitted cap cost way more than what they was asking. That lace front cost way more than what they was asking. That restaurant you went to, that gratuity cost way more than what it was asking. That phone that you have costs way more. We love, we support our friends. But when it comes to asking them to share your video, comment on your stuff, show up, send a flyer. Nah, you ain't doing that. I'll be there for my peoples when it's convenient for you. But when you have to get up a little earlier, stay out a little later, use your gas, you don't got no time. Use your energy, you don't got no time. You ain't good with talking to people. When it come to gossip, you is. When it come to gossip, who got shot? You know this? Have y'all ever noticed? When you call a person that you're close to about power moves you got going on, the conversation kind of get a little dry. They're like, oh, that's what's up. I'm happy for you. Blessings. But when they got off their phone, they mad because they think you don't deserve it. They feel like they should have that blessing, that opportunity, that means, that relationship. But they fake smile with you. But when you tell them how you're drowning, you suffering, you struggling, now all of a sudden the person that work all day, all of a sudden the person that's busy all the day, all of a sudden the person that's not a phone person is on the phone. Soaking up all that drama, all that gossip. Then when they get off the phone with you, they finna call somebody, ooh girl, guess what? Hey bro, man, you busy? Man, let me tell you what's going on. Some of you guys have the skills, the means, the assets, the resources, the provision to help that person. But now, some of you guys are bitter. Y'all bitter. Y'all bitter and bogus. Y'all bitter and bogus. Friendships, we become a team when we in the gym, whether we fighters, whether we swimmers, basketball players, football players. But we don't come together to pray. We don't come together to carpool. We don't come together to put some money in no business. We don't come together to work on our parenting skills. We don't come together when it comes to us being better men and gentlemen. Oh my goodness. Men need to start teaching these young men, your sons, your nephews, your little cousins, somebody that's under your roof. Teach them how to be a gentleman. Open up a door from time to time. That don't hurt. Open up a door. When you on a date with a girl, let her order first. Pull her chair back. Those are respectful things that go a long way. Girls be so excited. That's how let you know where they at. Girl, he opened it up for me. Girl, he checked on me. Girl, Y'all like some of these girls like these guys who just hit them up when they horny. Or and all this stuff. Girl, I rolled this blunt for him. He didn't check and see, did you eat? He didn't check on your mental space. He didn't ask about your day. Those are simple things that men can do that they don't do. Men be playing around though. Boy, it be killing me, boy, these standards, man. You care about people so much, so you say. Men being a gentleman, you're not doing it for her, you're doing it because that's who you are, that's your character. You're not doing it because you're trying to open her up. You're doing it because you want to teach her what a real woman feels like. I mean, how did it feel when she had groceries? Carrying the groceries, big bro. She buying some of that food for you. Put that video game down. It ain't about pandering the female. It's about empowering her. Because the better you be for that female, the better she'll be for you. Females are incubators. You get them food, they make groceries. You put a seed in them, they make a baby. If you teach her that she's worth something, she can empower, she can promote your business. Females they have to get together. They need somebody to believe in them. Man, it ain't my job. Yes, it is, sir. Men was given a provision. Men was given an instruction. When God was, for people that believe in the Bible, God was talking to Adam. He didn't tell Eve anything. Y'all just be playing about what y'all need to start doing. Y'all men be kind of counterfeit. Y'all talk about you scared of females, you tired of females, but you chasing them though. All females are bogus, the ones that you attract, because you still broken, you still toxic. You see the girl in the club, on social media, showing her body and her assets because she figured that's for getting likes and views. And then you date her, and now you want her to stop being that way? Big bro, that's how you met her. Since you met dude out on the streets making moves, don't be shocked when you get locked up. Don't be shocked when you get your house shot up. Don't get shocked if you start selling drugs out your crib. That's what you met. Y'all be want to go to you want to meet a girl or a guy in the club, but y'all want to go to these conventions. Y'all want to go to these seminars. You want to go to these colleges. You want to go to these volunteer groups, because that ain't where it's at. Y'all run away from everything else that's healthy for y'all. Just like y'all do these gyms. Y'all support these gyms, but when you don't feel like it, you stop. I don't cheat. I don't cheat on my man, but you cheat on yourself. You cheat on your goals. You cheat on your meaning of life. You cheat on that. You cheat on your faith in yourself. That's what you cheat on. Girl, let's say how they don't cheat. But you cheating you, the inner you, the one that can write the ebook, the one that can really do something in life, the one that can really pass that message around. We so wrapped up with people pleasing so much. I don't want to rock the boat. I don't want to do this. Everything that we have right now came from somebody who was doubted. A car you driving, a chair you sitting in, the phone you on, somebody doubted them. Somebody said it was crazy. Somebody said it's going to be a waste of time. But you scared though, but you say you're not. You say you're not scared, but you're really scared to death. You critiquing everybody else on moves they making, something that they trying, they failing, but you haven't done anything. You haven't done nothing with your life. I want to be there. I'm gonna do something when my kids get older. I'm gonna do something once my kids go to college. I'm gonna start doing something in this year and that year. You said that in 2023. You said that in 2022. You said that in 2021. Somebody took away your dreams, took away your aspirations, took away your meaning of life, took away your value system. And now you went around here saying it ain't gonna matter, it's gonna be a waste of time. It's the economy. It's who's in office. It's my dad, it's my mom. It's you. Excuses, excuses, excuses. Starve your excuses and feed your opportunities. I love to fight. I love to fight. I love to compete. Your record on your fighters, let me get to the fighters real quick. Fighting is not about fighting anybody. You are a brand. You a business. You don't fight anybody because you building up your resume. If you're trying to get to the big leagues, you're building up your resume. Fighting is not taking anybody and everybody. You're building up based on the environment, based on the person's experience level. You can't keep fighting bottom feeding type of people and thinking you a beast. If you fought somebody that wasn't good, okay, that helped you get more comfortable. Try some things out. Don't think because you fought somebody with a record of 3-11, it's all depends on who he fought. No, that person has lack of discipline. He don't train, he don't run. He probably is a Walmart greeter. He probably was a guy that just had low self-esteem. He like, man, forget it. I can put the gloves on because I can fight. I've been in a few bars. I've been in a few bar fights. And then you got people buying all these tickets for y'all. But you cheating now. You cheating your sponsors. You cheating your family. People are calling off work, going in their child support money, going in their rent money to support you, and you let them down. Y'all be saying, nobody support me. You don't support yourself. When your eating habits show that, your sleeping habits show that, the way you talk to yourself, it's not how people talk to you, it's what you believe. It's what you tell yourself. You have a black belt in beating yourself up terribly. Y'all so wrapped up with all this entertainment. But I want to be the best. You're not going to be the best. Everybody not going to be Michael Jordan. Everybody not going to be LeBron James. Everybody not going to be a Floyd Mayweather. Everybody not going to be Roy Jones Jr. Everybody not going to be a Michael Phelps, and that's okay. You might end up making $50,000 a year. You might end up making $30,000 a year. Everybody's not going to be the top dog, and that's okay. You trying things out, big bro. A lot of you guys be trying things out. And because y'all doing good in it, y'all just like, man, that means I'm going to kill it. When you was in elementary and you was doing basketball, you thought you was cold. You got in middle school, found out you wasn't. Got in high school, you didn't even make the team. Or you made the team and you didn't even get a scholarship. The levels is different. An A in this college is a C somewhere else. And that's okay. And that doesn't mean you trash. That just mean I gotta find my purpose. Cause a lot of you guys jump into these fights. I see fighters all the time. They jump in. I got a fight coming up with no coach, with no experience, with no insight. You guys don't even get checkups often. Y'all be running around here messed up. I mean, bad. Cardio's trash. Your endurance, your emotions is terrible because you lose a fight, you want to fight everybody. If the fight don't turn out the way you want to, now you're depressed. You don't have no real men in your life that's giving you structure, that's teaching you. It's okay. You're not going to win every fight. But some of you guys be feeling as though I'm training y'all, post all y'all videos up. The video probably be about a minute, 2 minutes, 30 seconds. But the other 23 hours, we're going to say you did it for an hour. You say you did an hour of training. But the other 20-some hours that you had, you was unproductive. You chasing people on Instagram. You looking up new gossip. You're not watching no fights. You're not learning the game. You're not understanding strategy. You're not doing no breathing exercises. You're not finding a way to put, LeBron James put over, I think, $1 million or $2 million in his conditioning. Exactly. Come on, real life. They be terrible. Blood pressure be through the roof. Man, ones ain't really getting themselves together, but you say you love this sport. Your body says otherwise. You treating your body like a garbage disposal. That's how you treating your body. Your health, your heart, cardiovascular system is a mess. Your cognitive system is a mess. Fighting is more than punching the bag. Fighting is conditioning. Fighting is hand-eye coordination, functional training, mid-work, in between, regular isometric type of drills, plyometrics. We don't want to do all that stuff. We want to do the fun stuff, the mid-work, because we think we cold. You got the cold music in the background, the lion roaring, and y'all feel like, yeah, I'm out here finna kill it. Y'all dressed the part. Y'all got the Jordan zone, whatever the latest gear on for fighters wear, the book bag and everything. Then you hop out there and you look trash. You throwing windmills. Head down, chin up, breathing hard after 30 seconds. Y'all cardios be trash. Y'all be lying to yourself and keep letting everybody else down. And you keep fighting. Why are you still fighting? Because people cheering for you? You feel like you're the man in that ring. You're exposing yourself, sir. Raising that skirt up. That's what you're doing. A lot of you guys don't be losing because y'all are terrible. A lot of you guys losing because y'all don't take the sport seriously, but y'all say y'all love it. If you love this type of sport and everything around you is showing that you hate it, I don't want your love. If you don't want that day one, I'm a warrior. We find these flaws and we find these quotes because, I see you guys. Woo! Y'all be finding these quotes that just seem inspiring. Kobe Bryant quotes, Denzel Washington quotes, Langston Hughes poetry. And I put these quotes out here Eric Thomas quotes and y'all be out here. And y'all make it sound like y'all this and that, but then you don't believe in that quote. You don't believe in that quote. You don't believe in that lifestyle. When you got off the phone, you got right back to it and literally inducing yourself in them drugs. See, y'all got this pride that's telling y'all that y'all bigger than what you guys are. And the older influences, the big homies, don't be telling y'all right. And then when they tell y'all something, they hating. They hating because they want you to be better. Anybody that tells you something that's against your ego, against your pride, you run them off. You walk away from them. Man, he don't know what he's talking about. He just don't want to see me win. Coaches, mentors, influences are important in your life to have. Somebody with a little bit of knowledge, a little bit of wisdom. They've been there before. But you don't want to embrace that because they don't got the pom-poms. They don't got the cheerleading gear. They're not buying your shirts. Man, I'm not buying no shirts for nobody that I know that part-time training, you want full-time benefits. Y'all fighters be playing and y'all get mad because ain't nobody want to invest in me. You're not investing in yourself. You know what you're doing? You want the attention and support. You seeing how people are tied to you and it's like, oh man, they can't wait. I can't wait to see you fight. I can't. I could care less a lot of you guys fight. And I'll tell y'all about yourself in person and on Messenger. And a lot of you guys know I'm not the person that's going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm the David Goggins when it comes to reality check. You failed yourself. You failed yourself before you got in that ring, before you got in that cage. Y'all hop in, wrong shoes on, no cup, no mouthpiece. Or some of you guys hop in, y'all do these crazy, angry stares. Then you throw your jab, it's an overhand. Want some skip to my look while you in that ring. A lot of you guys under training, y'all be knowing this crap, man. And yet y'all be sitting wondering, I'm sorry you put these long posts up. I'm sorry y'all let y'all down. I'm sorry, don't come back. And then here go people lying on social media. You gonna come back stronger, champ? No, they're not. You gonna be better. You gonna get him next time? No, he's not. If you still drinking, smoking, eating terrible, stressing yourself out, beating up on your girl, cause a lot of y'all guys, woo, y'all unstable. Y'all be putting your hands on girls. You mad at her for telling you the truth, so you want to hurt her? But that's a whole other story. When the sports world, support matters. People giving you player deals to train at their gym or letting you train for free. Y'all say, I'm going to be there every day until your body gets sore. I'm going to be there every day until you lose your job. I'm going to be there every day until you fall out with your girlfriend. I'm going to be there every day until your guy chooses not to show up. Y'all be beefing and falling out over nothing. You get mad at a man who's taking you to work. You got a guy that's taking you to work or take you from A to B because he ain't want to smoke with you. So man, I ain't rocking with him no more. But now you walking. And now you miss out on opportunities. You get mad at your boss for wanting you to step up more. But they give you the extra hours that you asked for. And because they didn't like your post or share your post or because they put something up and you thought it was your business, you want to fall out with the person and then you lose your job, then what? Y'all not emotional though. Anger is the emotion. Anger is the emotion. You guys have been around a lot of females a lot, and y'all have a lot of them tendencies where you snap your neck, you smack your lips, you start doing all of this stuff. You want to fight over everything? You want to fight over everything. Accountability, you want to fight. When somebody tell you about your pride, you want to fight. When somebody tell you wrong, you want to fight. Go to the military if you want to fight. You want to fight so bad. Go to the gym. Training is more than this sparring. Sometimes you want to do the shadow boxing. Sometimes you're going to have to learn to work the jab. Sometimes you want to do some type of different training, intervals training, Tabata training. You're going to have to do a little bit of all of that stuff. Unilateral type of workouts, change of direction. You're going to have to work on doing these type of stuff to improve yourself. You see a lot of these fighters that fight, you watch their training measurements, they're not all hitting the bag. They have little clips of that. They're not always sparring either, but it's what y'all do. Y'all put these posts up. Anybody want to spar today? You want to spar because you stressed out. You want to spar because old girl didn't text you back. You want to spar because old girl didn't let you hit. You want to spar because old girl took your money. You want to spar because at your house, you feel less than what you are. You feel like this. So you want to beat somebody up randomly. Some of you guys, a lot of you guys, I know a lot of you guys, life and real. I look up y'all posts. I look at y'all videos. I don't say nothing though. But I know a lot of y'all are trying to spar for the wrong reasons. Y'all trying to fight for the wrong reason. When I was young, let me get to me. Transparency, because we're going to talk about it. When I was young, I used to get picked on because I was a smart guy. Because I was the humanitarian, I was the volunteer guy. People picked on me because I had the nicest clothes. I had a bummy house. My mom didn't have a car. I had no designer clothes on. I used to always wear my uniform. So people picked at me because I didn't know the lingo. I didn't know the hood lingo. I didn't skip school. I got my good grades. When it was time to read, I was reading. When doing assignments, I was doing that. And I got picked on. So when I got into boxing, that came to, I would learn how to defend myself. I would learn how to defend myself. And then everybody made me feel like I was a failure and everything else in my life. So I jumped into fighting to become somebody that people look up to. So it was more my pride and insecurities. That's why I became a fighter at first. That was my fight. That was my thing at first. I'm gonna get this attention. I'm gonna get this support. I'm gonna be famous and popular. But I had no character. I had no conflict resolution skills. I had no maturity within myself. I was jumping into the sport because I felt like I was ignored. I was cast with a friendly ghost when I didn't put no gloves on. But once I put the gloves on, I was a big homie then. When I put the gloves on, I was somebody then. You know what I'm saying? So, a lot of us don't be real with that stuff. I had insecurity issues, so that's why I started fighting. I wanted to learn to defend myself because I was getting praises. I was getting attention. I was getting support. I wasn't thinking about being the best in the world. If I would have turned out to be the best in the world, I was cool with that. But our goal was, I'm going to get some respect. If anybody come at me sideways, I'm putting hands and feet on them. But I didn't do it for the right reason. So I ended up getting into that so I could stop being bullied. But then afterwards, I ended up becoming a bully. Because guess what? Nobody ever told me how to be a man. So I jumped in a sport to try to find myself in the sport. I didn't have father figures in my life. So I'm looking at my coach like he's my father figure. Because I didn't have that. And you know what I'm saying? We're not real with each other though. We don't have this type of conversation. I don't have no problem with speaking about this stuff because I'm in a better place though. But I feel like a lot of y'all got to know. In real time, I jumped in the sport because I was insecure. Because I was getting picked on. Because I ain't had the best clothes. I wanted to get my family out the hood. But then I wanted to build a bond. I wanted to know what a brotherhood looked like. Because nobody ever talked to me. If a hand was ever raised, it was being put on me. You see what I'm saying? Hands were really put on me. Abuse was there. Neglect was there. Starvation was there. So I'm angry, but I'm not angry. I'm hurt. I didn't get enough hugs. I didn't get enough support. I didn't get enough affirmation. My affirmation was derogatories. If I needed some type of inspiration, it was I better do it or I don't get my face beat in. You see what I'm saying? That was what I've been through. So when I got into fighting, I had to learn to get some help, mental help, because the gym didn't help me. No matter how many fights, no matter how many belts I won, I was still empty. I was still angry. I was still lost. I was still confused. I said I had no guidance. Nobody ever taught me how to treat a female. Nobody ever taught me how to be a father. Nobody ever taught me how to be a man. Only thing I got taught was how to fight. If somebody disrespect me, beat them up, and make money. Nobody ever taught me how to admit that I was wrong. Nobody ever taught me about pride. Nobody ever taught me about insecurities. Nobody ever taught me how to sit down and talk it out with men. I figured all I had to do is fight or grab a strap. Nobody ever taught me on the other side of the wall how it looks in prison. Nobody ever taught me how it is when you get into a fight, you letting your family down. Nobody ever taught me about self-respect, self-love. Nobody ever taught me about that. Nobody ever taught me how to pray. Nobody ever taught me how to build. Nobody ever taught me how to grow as a man. You see what I'm saying? So when I got into fighting, I was running from something. Nobody ever taught me how to be mature, responsible, accountable. So in the gym, I'm the man in the gym, but at home, I'm a little kid. I'm that same little kid that was crying. And I was the same little kid that used to get picked on. Nobody ever taught me as a fighter how to articulate my thoughts. Nobody ever taught me I didn't have to fight everything around me because some things that I was fighting, I needed to hear. Nobody ever taught me how to build and grow and build a brotherhood. Nobody ever taught me about different demographics. Nobody ever taught me about how to educate myself. Nobody ever told me how to read a book, walk away from situations. Everybody taught me, we're going to ride, we're going to do this, we're going to do this. You're doing the same thing in the streets. All this brotherhood that we say we have, but we're not really talking though. We venting, spazzing out, running to drugs, running to pornography, running to drinking, running to womanizing. But we're not really getting our real help, though. Some of you guys are broken and messed up. I was broken. I didn't know it. I was prideful. I didn't know it. I was entitled. I didn't know it. I thought I was always right. Because in my childhood, I was always wrong for being right. So I used my aggression to make up for that. But I was immature. I was real immature and real childish. Y'all be starting arguments with people instead of listening to them. One's just trying to help you guys become better. This is why I put a lot of posts up of people. 90% of y'all I don't know in person. I seen you guys in passing. I'm showing you guys what support looks like. You don't have to be my demographic. You don't have to be from my neighborhood. I don't have to know you to support you. If I see you winning, I acknowledge that publicly. I jump in y'all messages like I'm y'all fan. I'm a fan of y'all, but I'm not. But I care what y'all guys have going on. If you winning, I'm winning. Each time I see a guy, don't go back to jail, that's a victory. Anytime I see a person that never went to jail, that's a victory. Anytime I see a person that's trying something out, that's a victory. If you're trying to compete or do something academically or do something with your fatherhood or get off of alcohol or drugs or improving yourself as a man, that's a victory for me. I care about a lot of y'all victories. A lot of y'all don't even know. Y'all know I don't know y'all from a can of paint. I accomplished more things than a lot of you guys 20 years ago. You don't see me out here promoting that. I'm promoting unity. I'm promoting camaraderie. I'm promoting it's okay to be a fan of somebody else. It's okay to tell the person good fight. It's okay to post somebody else's fight that's not in your fight camp. It's okay to share and comment. If I feel some way, I think something about it, and it's uplifting, I feel like it can do something for you, I post it. I crack my jokes, but I'm always serious though. I care about everybody. The men, we suffering a lot, man. That people unaliving themselves, that's a real thing. That depression is a real thing. That anger, you're not angry. You feel bitter right now because nobody didn't support you. You being the man that nobody was to you as a kid. Nobody helped you. Nobody fed you. Nobody covered you. Nobody told you it was going to be okay. People walked away from me. I know I've been there because I've been all of that. I know what that stuff like. So it's not the fact that, man, people just don't care and this and that. The people that you are around don't care. It's a gang of people out here that care. I don't even know y'all, and I showed y'all plenty of time. I don't need to drop names when I reached out to you guys and asked for a video and asked for a post. This is to show you guys. I don't got to know you to support you. Every other demographic do it so easily. The Hispanics, if they see one of the Hispanic brothers doing some stuff, they showing up. The Russians showing up. Heavy. I mean, they in there. Boy, you can't tell them nothing. It's so many different demographics. The Asians, the Chinese, they don't care. If they see your last name and it seems like it's out to their roots, they pulling up. White people do it heavy. Heavy. Y'all run away from people that look like me, my melanin. We play this tug of war. I don't know if I want to help. I don't know if I want to invest, but you invest in that drink. You invest in that vape. I don't know if I can put some money up, but you invest in them Jordans. You still trying to impress everybody out here? I gotta let people know. Let people know that has your last name. Let people know that been there for you at that funeral when you was walking, when you was struggling, when you was in a halfway house, when you was living out that car. Let them people know. If you want to thank somebody and celebrate somebody, them your heroes, them your big homies. Because they were there for you when nobody else was. They believed in you when nobody else did. They liked your comment. They supported. They shared your stuff. They gave you clothes. They washed your clothes. They wiped your nose when somebody passed in your family. They gave you that gas money. They gave you the opportunity. But you're not acknowledging them. You can check on them every once a week, once a month. Don't check on people when you only need them when it comes to money, a ride, or to show up for something that you figure that matter to you. Check on your peoples on some real life. Don't wait till they in a casket. Don't wait till they in the hospital. Don't wait till they face their life to be like, man, I wish I could have talked to them. You can talk to them now. You can lean on them now. Y'all talk about everything else. Y'all talk about the Jake Paul, the election, Lil Durk, P. Diddy, Jay-Z. Y'all talk about all of that. Y'all check on each other. Performance whether how you feeling, how you doing. That's a performance level. How you feeling though? Cause a lot of y'all be crying out. A lot of y'all be crying out. It's okay to be there for people. It's okay to support people. It's okay to uplift individuals. It's okay. All this other stuff that y'all be doing, it occupies y'all, but it doesn't really get you to the next level. A regular person can do 10 times way more for you than that celebrity that you post about their birthday, that you post and like all their comments and comment all in their posts. They don't know you. They might be good people, but they're not reaching out to you. They're not coming to your barbecues. They're not coming to your graduation. They're not coming to your banquets. They're not coming to your games. They're not coming to your fights. They're not coming. The people that really there, y'all walk past them. Y'all pick and choose when y'all want to celebrate them. It's more than just their birthdays. Men and women, it's more than just their birthdays. It's more than just Christmas. It's more than just Valentine's Day. It's more than just Sweetest Day. You can make a holiday for anybody. It could be a simple comment. I see you. Well, you're doing your thing, whatever. If all the people in my age range reach out to the youth a lot more, they ain't gonna be so lost. I know it takes more than that. I know, but it's a step though. You're not trying. I don't care what people or accomplishments is. You know what I'm concerned about? Who did you help? Who did you inspire? Who did you keep out of jail? Who did you fight for? Who did you inspire? Who did you reach out to and check in with? What good deed did you do today? How did you express integrity today? Because that's a matter of gratitude. What are you thankful for? I don't care about how many belts, how many medals, what celebrities you met. I'm looking for you to see the inner celebrity in that one person that's on the street. That one person that have his head down. That one person that's probably struggling right now. That one person that's going through depression. Find that inner celebrity in them. Remind them that they mean something to somebody. It goes a long way. I've been there. So when I had people that believed in me, it did something for me. And now somebody that checked on me, it did something for me. Be that voice of reason for somebody. Put that soil into somebody's life. Trust me, you'll be a lot more positive. And I ain't saying you got to worry about everybody in your life. With a few people from here now, a little compliment, a little high five, a little what's up, allowing somebody to vent. It speaks volumes, y'all. It speaks volumes. If you got to take the time to focus on what real manhood look like. I'm trying to show you this. All my videos on YouTube, all my videos on TikTok, on Facebook, it's the same thing. I'm talking to you. We're going to talk about trauma. We're going to talk about God. We're going to talk about uplifting, supporting. We're going to talk about dumb decisions. We're going to talk about codependencies. We're going to talk about relationships. Because we all need it. That friendship, from a parental standpoint, from a business standpoint, we're going to need them comrades. We're going to need them constituents. We're going to need them confidants in our life. You can't do it by yourself, big bro. You can't do it by yourself. And it's okay. You ain't by yourself. I've been stupid too. I've been gullible too. I've been manipulated too. I've been a people pleaser. I've been super toxic. I've been super negative. I've been in people's ways. I've been there. I've been all of that. I've been delusional. I've been immature. I've been there. You ain't by yourself. Fighting people for no reasons because they hurt my feelings. I cried plenty of times. You know what I'm saying? Real life. I've been there. I know what that stuff like. This is why I jump on these social media platforms to talk to y'all, man, because we don't talk enough. You don't see me on here talking about my fights, talking about, oh, man, I'm this and that. Let me tell you what. No. We talking to that inner you, that young version of you, that person that need that real support. That's who I'm talking to. That's why I jump on here and I comment and I check in with y'all, because y'all don't respond back. Some of y'all do, some of y'all don't. Man, that's okay. I'm not doing it for your approval. I'm doing it because God put it on my heart to help you guys. I'm here to speak. I'm here to flip tables. I'm not here to be friends. I'm here to get you to where I am. I want you to get to that plateau where I am. I want you to get to that mountaintop, that Mount Everest. I want you to get to that pinnacle in your life. I want you to get that peace. I want you to get that serenity. I want you to, that serotonin should be fusing through. I want you to have that gratitude like I have. I want you to have a better perspective. I want you to work on that anger. I want you to work on that silence. Being silent, bro, is not going to help. I never see one person walk around here that's constipated and they got a smile on their face. You got a lot to be thankful for. You're not in a third world country. You're not suffering from your belief system. You're not being tortured from walking outside of curfew. And you still walk around here bitter. You still walk around here upset. You got a lot of luxuries that people are not even here to even experience, and you still complaining because you don't have that next thing. I promise, if you had everything that you needed right now, tomorrow you'll find something else to be anxious about, something to complain about. Start being content in what you have. Start celebrating your progress over perfection. Start doing that. Big business.